Hello and welcome to the studio. If you're new here, it's lovely to have you. My name is Nora and I'm the face behind Studio Nora, and this chaotic mess is my studio. If you've been here before, welcome back. It is lovely to have you. It's been overwhelming, all the new people subscribing and leaving so many thoughtful comments on the last 2 episodes, and yeah, it just makes me really happy that, there's people out there who share this passion and are willing to invest their time looking and listening to my shenanigans. So yeah, thank you. So today I would like to go over a couple things. First, I have an update on the continuing saga of my superwash sweater for my husband. I have some FOs, I have some progress on works in progress, and I have some plans. If I don't ramble too much, I also would like to show you my advent calendar of last year. I haven't done anything with it yet because I have so many plans, but it is really cool and I would like to showcase all the cool things that came with it. And I have some bonus footage at the end because last Monday my husband and I took a walk on the beach. It was, I think, so this weekend we had Storm Eunice in Amsterdam, and then on Wednesday we had Storm Dudley, and on Monday it was already pretty windy, but it was still, safe to go outside. So we went to the beach for a lovely walk, and I took some very awkward footage of us having fun on the beach, cleaning up some trash that we found. So if you want to see some cool footage of a windy beach in the Netherlands, stick around until the end. So yeah, this is episode 3 already, and I have to say that, so I'm a teacher, I teach at a high school, and I usually am prepared in a sense that I have a plan and I make notes on how that plan is supposed to go, and then usually while teaching the class we kind of head off in a different direction, and usually it's all useful but not really according to plan. I have a feeling that today is one of those days, but yeah, let's go. Before I dive into my finished objects and sweater saga, I am wearing a store-bought sweater. It is Irish brand, 100% merino, and it's all over cable pattern, and I saw it in a Corona clearance, and I thought, well, let's buy this thing because it would take me months to make, and it's really warm. It's a double kind of sweater day because it's quite cold up here in the studio, but with my double sweater situation I am nice and cozy. To help with the coziness, I'm drinking a cup of tea. It's Clipper Mondays tea, and it's in one of my favorite cups. It says, because I'm the DM, that's why. And my husband / my partner, fiance, my significant other bought it for me because we play Dungeons and Dragons and I'm the DM of this particular group. And this cup comes in handy quite, regularly because they don't listen to me, and then I just hold up the cup and it's like, oh yeah, right, we have to listen to you. So, let's jump into finished objects. As you all might know, I have had a quite problematic sweater situation with the sweater I made for my husband. I knitted it up in superwash merino because he really liked the color, but it came out well, no. While I was knitting it, it was the right size. I made it a little tight because I had heard that superwash grows. But then when I washed and blocked it, it was too big. And there have been lots of lovely people commenting some suggestions on what I might do. Some people suggested just taking in the sides on a sewing machine, which is something I had not thought about it, even though, you know, I sew. But that was a really good option. Other people suggested something really scary called sweater surgery, where you kind of cut the sweater up from like the separation bits and then frog the bit up top until where you want it, and then Kitchener stitch it all back together. But that scares me to no end. Other people suggested sort of doing the same but knitting, so cutting it in half and then knitting it back up. Also scared me. But luckily I have, and you'll have been seeing that in the footage, but I soaked it in really hot water for about an hour, and then I dried it, or I squished it in towels, and then I squish blocked it and let it dry. It's been drying for 3 days because it's been quite humid around here, and it's dry now, and my husband tried it on and it fits. It's not as tight as I would like it, so the arm's eye is still, like, I would say 2 centimeters too low, but overall it worked. I must say that because I soaked it in such hot water, it wasn't boiling, but it was the hottest that my hot water tap would give. It smelled really funny. It smelled, I wouldn't say burnt, but maybe that is what burnt wool smells like. It smelled off. That's why I tried to pour more liquid, soap liquid in, because I thought maybe I just didn't put in enough. But I don't think that the soap would kind of go over that smell. It was very particular. Never smelled it before. I have done some burn tests with wool in the past, but it didn't smell like that. So I don't think you're supposed to wash it that hot, but it worked. It fits. I'm done with it now. He can wear it or not wear it. I did my job, and I told him that I would knit him another sweater in the future, but not in superwash wool. He'll just have to work with itchy sweaters or no sweaters. So that's the rule. So yeah, I might have put in some footage of my soaking adventure over top of this, or I might not have. It depends on my editing and filming qualities. But yeah, I'm really happy. If I didn't put it here, I might put it in the end. So that's my first finished object, because it's been done for quite a while, since Christmas last year, 2021. But now it actually fits, and I'm really happy. My other finished objects are not knitted, but they are knitting related. So I finished some new project bags. Oh, let's not hit anything. So I'm just gonna show them real quick because I think they're quite cool. I have a medium size project bag with some leaves, and the back is just blobs. And it has a pocket and everything. And this is really good for a beginning of sweaters and hats and scarves and socks. Anything that doesn't get like sweater size. And then I made three large project bags. So 2 are quite similar. So they're this design, and then this is the same, but this fabric I put in an acidic bath after dyeing, and I dyed these with buttercups, so you can kind of see like the stems and the flowers. And I think it's just nice, like it's not too overtly botanical, but you can kind of see the stems and the flowers, and I really like that. And then there is the last one that I made, which is this one, and this is the back. And I dyed this fabric with some autumn leaves last autumn. I still have to give them an iron? That's a weird word to say. But yeah, I think they came out pretty nice. And these are, so this one has like a flowery inside, and the buttercups have a lilac inside, also with a pocket. And I think they're really nice, and gonna put them on my Etsy this week probably. I still have to take like the photos, and I have to set up the, I have one of those light boxes that I use for that, but that means kind of clearing my whole front desk and it's usually really messy, so I'm probably gonna take some time doing that this week because we have our spring holiday. Well, it's not really spring yet, but it's February holiday. We get a week off, and oh dear, do I need that week. So yeah, those are gonna go up on Etsy soon, and I'm pretty excited by it. Alright, so that's my finished objects. I have 2 works in progress that you have seen before. The first one is in my sweater bag, and it is the little twigs sweater. So last time you saw me, I had almost finished the body. Oh dear, we're all wrapped up. But let me move my tea before it gets wet. Ooh, oh no. So, oh god. Ooh. Yeah, no, we're good. It looks like a sweater now. It has sleeves, and I have started the first arrow. Let me see if I can show you without losing all my stitches. So that is the first arrow. There's gonna be 5 like rows of arrows, and they're all going the opposite way. And you really have to pay attention to your gauge, because it's like several slip stitches and then you move the yarn in front. So if you do that too tightly, it's just gonna bunch up. And like this is a little bunch, but I think it'll block out. But if you do it too tightly, I don't think it is going to block out. I should put this on a bigger cable. But yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. I must say that I have made 3 sweaters top down, and this is the first one I've made bottom up, and I definitely prefer the top down, because although it's nice that you can knit the sleeves separately, I really don't like how fussy turning around this sweater is, because the top, once you attach the sleeves, it becomes this big unwieldy thing. So I'd rather turn the body so I can knit the sleeves than having to deal with like the whole body and sleeves situation. But I think that I will finish this sweater maybe this holiday. My husband is going on a trip with a friend of his. We're going to go to France and hopefully boulder or hike a lot. And I'm just gonna chill at home, so I will have lots of knitting time while he's away. So yeah, really happy with my progress so far. I was on Body Island so long, but we're at the fun bit now, so that's good. I'm gonna put this in a safe space where I won't trample over it. Okay. Yes. Let's take a sip. It's weird, like the first 2 episodes I wasn't nervous at all because I thought, well, nobody's gonna watch it anyways, but now I know that there's people watching. It, I don't know. There's a little bit of nerves here, which you might be able to pick up on, but that's fine. So my second work in progress are my Mondim socks. I finished the first one, which is right here. And they're vanilla socks with a half twisted rib cuff, and I'm using the heel by Inga from Knitting Traditions. I made her rustic cable socks, and it's the Moorshel or Moorshel. I have to say that my Scandinavian accent is not very good, but I'm using her heel. I kind of did something weird with this heel. I even I forgot to do the decreases at the bottom, so I unraveled a bit, and that's rare for me. I usually don't unravel or frog anything, but I really like these socks and I want them to be useful, so I did. And this is the first one, so you can really see the swirl going around. I love it. And then the next pair is coming along pretty nicely. What's funny is that this yarn does two things. Either it's half and half, so this is blue and that's orange, and then it swirls down in stripes. And quite by accident, both these socks have the half and half up top, and then they swirl down, which is really nice because then they're sort of similar. And it's all by accident because I don't plan these things because I don't know how it works. Yes, those are my works in progress, and pretty content. I have only 2 knitting projects at the moment, but that's kind of alright because that way you can really make a lot of progress on all of the projects. And I must say that, as you will see, I have a lot of plans for sewing projects, so it's good that there's only 2 knitting projects. Let me put this in another safe space. I'm gonna say that that's over here. It's on the ground. It's fine. Okay. Then I would like to talk about my plans. So one of my oldest friends is currently pregnant. I have known her since, I would think in English it would be 1st grade, so since we were 6. We've been in the same class all through primary school and half of high school, so mostly middle school. And she's expecting a baby, which is really nice, and hopefully she'll deliver in March. And she asked me if I could make her a diaper bag. I've never made a diaper bag. I've never made like I've made project bags, but not like, I've made totes as well, and I made my book bag for school, but not a diaper bag because I don't have kids. But I said, yeah, sure, that's really fun. And I'm going to make, I made notes. The Noodle had Explorer tote. I'll put a picture up here, which as you can see has it's not really a tote, I would say, because to me totes are just like grocery totes, but it's quite a nice big bag. I'm gonna add a zipper up top so that she can close it, and I'm making the large version because I do know that from experience, because of my nephew, that babies need a lot of changes of clothes, always more than you think during the day. So yeah, I'm making the big one, and my friend, she really loves birds. She has several bird tattoos, so I set out to find fabrics that could go with the bird theme. It was quite hard to find fabrics, but I did find this See You at 6 canvas. Let me see if I can find you a bird. So this is the fabric, and it has these little birds all throughout. They're all the same birds. So this is gonna be the outer fabric combined with this, what what is it called? Dry skin, oiled, waxed, dry, wax dry canvas. So this is gonna be the front, and I think that's quite a nice combination. I have some, it's actually turning a little more blue than it's supposed to, but I'm gonna use these for the handles, and I think they pair nicely with the blue bits. And then for the lining, I have this blue linen look. It's cotton with recycled polyester, or polyamide you would call it. And then as a contrast, I'm gonna make the pockets on the inside of this fabric. It's blowing out a bit. I don't know how to fix that, but it's Robert Kaufman something birds. And it has all these different birds on it. Or every way. Some birds are triple, I guess. But yeah, I think it's really nice. And I'm gonna get started on that this holiday. Maybe today even. I need to cut out all the things and then hopefully have it to her before the baby comes. So that's a plan. And I'm pretty excited by it. I like making involved makes every now and then. So I'm probably gonna learn some skills that I don't have yet with this pattern. And the good thing is that I will have leftovers of this fabric. And I was planning on making a, I don't know how to pronounce this, Cielo or Cielo top by Closet Core Patterns. I've made several in the past, 2 of linen and 1 of some Atelier Brunette viscose, and it's basically a plain top, and I want to make some poofy sleeves with that because I think it will really showcase this fabric, and it'll be really nice to like put in high-waisted trousers or jeans or like a skirt, and it's nice and flowy and it's not very warm, so I think it'll be nice to work in. By the way, correction, it's not Robert Kaufman, it is Sea Poly fabric, and it is 100% organic cotton. Yeah, so I think that's pretty nice. I also, while I was ordering the fabrics for the diaper bag, my eye caught this beautiful fabric. It's showing up a little bit brighter than it is. So maybe, yeah. So it's sweat fabric, it's brushed, so the inside is lovely and soft. And I'm gonna make myself another Jackson sweater because I really like the pattern and this color. So it's a little bit more petrol-y than it shows up. But it is lovely. I've forgotten by whom or what this fabric is, but I'll put it down below. It is cotton, 100% organic. That I do know. So that's going to be another Jackson sweater to go with the one I'm wearing underneath my clothes. And I know these are ambitious plans for this 1 week of holiday, but I also really want to finish the quilts I am making for my parents. I'm making a king size bed quilt. It's a pattern by Suzy Quilts, and I won't show you the thing. I've already made the top and I am halfway through assembling the back, but it is all folded up in its bag and it's really big, so it's quite difficult to show you. But once I have finished it, I will show it, because then it can just lie on a bed and it's easy to take a picture. And my last plan for this holiday is, so we recently finished the kitchen. We're renovating basically the complete apartment. So we have done the living room, we've done the bathroom, now we have done the kitchen. We just got an IKEA kitchen, which was installed for us, but we did all the tiling. So we laid a new floor and we did a backsplash. And we have less space than we did before. And we're gonna pare down quite a lot of kitchen stuff because we have quite a lot. But I am going to make a side table of sorts. So it's going to be a hot beverage station with a coffee maker and the kettle, and we have a milk frother. And then I'm gonna have some shelves underneath the table, or in the table, I don't know woodworking terms at all, for both all the tea and coffee, so I can stop drinking bagged tea and go back to my favorite loose leaf. And we also have a place to put like the heavier pots and pans, like the cast iron pots could go really lovely in there. So I'm gonna have all the wood cut by a company, and I'm gonna assemble it with the help of my father, which will hopefully be this holiday or in the coming weeks, because once I have done that, the kitchen is officially done, and I'm very excited for that. So those are my plans. Quite a lot of plans, and we'll see how far we get. The only thing I really want to get done is the diaper bag, which should take me 2 days. And I really want to finish build the side table, because it's really nice to have the kitchen finished and just, you know, check it off the list. I have a confession. So in this holiday, it's Sunday today, and tomorrow it's Monday, and tomorrow I'm gonna go into the orthodontist and get braces. Again, because I've already had braces. When I was a teenager, I had braces for 4.5 years. But over the last 10 years since they came out, one of my teeth, yes, that's how you say it, has started moving quite a lot, and it's becoming a problem. So I'm gonna have braces again, just the top. But I do remember that speaking with braces is a different experience, so I thought that I'd record an episode today, and then it takes me a while to get used to the braces, and then once I do, I will record the next episode. It's a bit vain, but I'm only human. Also, oh no, it's gonna hurt so much. It'll be like, I choose to do this. It's elective. I don't have to, I really don't want to, but I think that this is the time to do it. It gives me an opportunity to bond with my students, because many of those have braces as well. It's not gonna be fun, but the end result is, you know, teeth that are useful and nice and straight, probably. Yeah, so that's my confession of the day. All right, lastly, I want to show you my advent calendar. So the last year, 2021, in February, my favorite natural dyeing company in the Netherlands, Studio Sola, she posted that she's doing an advent calendar this year, and I bought one in February. And I think this is actually great, because you get the pleasure of forgetting that you bought it, and then remembering that you bought it, and then getting excited all over again. And then in December, you get a present every day. I did kind of make a mistake, because I thought, well, no, Advent starts 4 weeks, the Sunday 4 weeks before Christmas. But I've learned since that Advent calendars just start on the 1st of December. So I had a false start, because I started on the Sunday before. So I had a couple days without a present. But it was really fun. So there's different kinds of yarns in there, lots of minis, and then some bits and bobs. And I'm just gonna show you. The one thing that also came with it is a project bag that you've seen before. I'll show it. So we have, how am I gonna do this? So we have a new situation. Last time you were standing on a book and a box and then the tripod. This time you're standing on 2 overturned flower pots with the tripod on top, and it's a lot sturdier, I have to say. It's dangerous. I had this organized, but I don't remember how. So there are several types of yarn. I'm just gonna show you them in bunches because these are the Swifter Lamb minis, and let's see if I can kind of order them. So there are all these muted, pastel-y, squishy goodness. Look at that. These are all Swifter Lamb, and they're dyed with like indigo and cochineal and ivy and onion skins. Oh, actually this is Carrie Hill, so should go over there. I have worked with Swifter Lamb before, but this is sort of like fingering weight. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Probably, maybe it's good for hats or gloves. I don't think this is really sock yarn, at least not durable sock yarn, but oh, it also smells lovely. It doesn't smell sheepy. I think she put some scented oils in the box or something. Okay, distracted. Scroll. Then there is also tassel lamb selections. So these are, well, except for the yellow and the purple, these are like really nice earthy tones. And tassel lamb is, I wouldn't say it's soft, but it's not very itchy. And yeah, they're really nice. Also fingering weight. They're 20-gram minis. And then there's also blue tassel, which is, I have to say, my favorite. So I have one full skein of the blue tassel. This is the undyed. So it's not really blue. It's more kind of like brown gray with cold, like, I guess, blue undertones. And then I also got these 3 minis to go with that. And it gives, because the base is so gray, it gives these lovely moody colors if you over dye them, and I just think it's great. I don't know what I'm gonna make with them. These are slightly more scratchy than the normal regular tassel lamb. But yeah, I really love tassel. I think that if you're into yarns, you will have heard of blue tassel or tassel sheep, but tassel is actually an island off the coast of the Netherlands that I love to go to. My hairdresser is there. If you have curly hair, you will know the problem of finding and keeping a hairdresser that understands your hair, and I have found one, and it's at Texel, so I love to go there once a year, because I only get my hair cut once a year. And I love going to Texel, and actually December I went there with my husband. Well, it's a difficult situation. So we have a partnership, so he's legally my husband, but then when we were there in December, he well, I knew this was coming, but we got engaged, so wearing a ring and everything. So he's now simultaneously my partner, husband, and fiance. And I don't know when we'll get wed, probably in 2 years or something. I want to make my own dress, and we need to save up because we've been renovating the whole house. But but I'm getting distracted. So this is blue tassel from my favorite island in the Netherlands. And then it also came with some cookie mix to make speculaas cook, which is really nice. I should make that actually. Some soap, organic winter soap, that looks just lovely. Some tea, Holy Smoky blend, which is Dutch, and it's like made from unwanted plants, so that's really nice. The only thing is that they're in bags that look a bit plasticky. So yeah, I'm not crazy about that, and it's also in plastic, but I've got them now, so I might as well use them. It came with some chocolate. Do love me some chocolate, and it's actually really nice. It's Zaanse chocolate, and originally I'm from the Zaanstreek, which is close to Amsterdam. And it's Zaanse chocolate, so that's really good. And then let me see, the last bit is these beautiful stitch markers. So they're on quite big loops, which is really nice if you're using like larger needles. And what do you call them? Progress Keeper has a little, let's see if I can show you this, a little windmill on it. So that's really nice, and they're like Del's blue stitch markers. So it all plays nicely into the whole local thing. So it's really nice. It was the first time getting an advent calendar since I was 10, and the last time it was mostly like chocolates, one of those calendars that gives you a chocolate every day. I don't really like the chocolate that is in those kind of calendars. I like 93% pure chocolate. So yeah, I didn't know what to expect, but it was really nice. The only thing is that I now have so many minis and I don't know what to do with them. So I have to make some scrappy projects, I guess, or a shawl, or if you have any suggestions what to do with this many minis. So there's 3 or 4 kinds of wool. Oh, I think that in the first batch there was also some Carrie Hill wool, which I guess is English wool. Yeah, so there's 4 kinds of wool, and I guess you could just mix them. But if you have any suggestions for this many scraps that is not for socks, and probably also not for hats or beanies, because my forehead is quite delicate, let's say. So if you have any suggestions, that would be really nice. Yeah, just gonna move this so I can move. Oh god. So that was all I had to share with you today. I will pop in the trip to the beach towards the end. If you have any thoughts on patterns for all these minis, I would love to hear them. I would also love to hear what you are knitting on, and if your preferred method of sweaters is bottom up or top down, because I really like top down, and I don't really see how bottom up gives you more control over the fit, because I heard that some people say, well, bottom up is just easier to control, but I don't see that, because then you have to like weirdly hold up the sweater. Like, I just find it easier if you can put it on top of over your head, and then you can kind of see what is happening. So I would love to hear your reasons if you like bottom up, or if you agree with me and you like top down. I also like doing top down socks, although I have to admit that I've never done bottom up or toe up, I guess you call them, socks. And I'm starting to ramble. So I will leave you with my trip to the beach. it would be lovely if you could subscribe to my channel if you like my chaos, and give this video a like, because yeah, it just helps people find them if you like and subscribe. YouTube likes that, apparently. All the information on patterns and things I've mentioned in my Etsy shop will be in the drop down box below. Yeah, that's kind of it. I hope to see you in a couple of weeks. If I gift the diaper bag before I record again, I'll make a picture. I think it's going to turn out really nice. I'm pretty proud of my bird fabric finds. I hope that you are having a lovely day and that you will have a lovely time until we see each other again. And have fun at the beach. See you next time.